This is, I think this is my second time doing a live practicing English. Why I want to practice English? Of course, because I want to have a better communication with the people here in the United States. So everywhere I go, I want to practice my pronunciation. And I came right now to a quinceañera party that my daughter was invited, and they take so long until everything starts, but she has to be there because she's one of the girls that it's dancing the choreography with the quinceañera, so they are getting ready. And then I was waiting in the car because inside it's too noisy and I couldn't do my video. And then I said, I'm going to do my video, but I was thinking about many different subjects, different, um, you know, things, interesting things that people like to talk about. And for me, I have so many things that I would love to talk about, like being a good parent. What is to be a good parent for you? How to be in a healthy relationship, how to find a new job, how to raise teenagers, how to be a good friend, how to take care of your parents when they are getting older. Like so many subjects I would love to talk, but for some reason I said, you know what, let me do a video in English. I want to practice my English. Why I said I want to practice because I get nervous when I'm in front of the camera or when I have to give a speech. When I am by myself, even when I drive in the car and I'm going somewhere, I talk to myself in English. I talk to myself, I ask the questions, I answer the questions, and it's all fun, and I sing, and it's not difficult for me when I'm alone. But when I have to give a speech in front of the people, in front of many, many people, or even if I have to just give a few words, my mind goes frozen and I don't know what to say. I get very nervous, and my heart, I can feel my heart like beating so hot, so fast. But then I saw a video where it says how to practice English, how to become better, how to be more comfortable when you're giving a speech is practicing. You have to practice no matter how nervous you are. You have to show up every day for yourself. If you really want to practice English, no, if you really want to speak English and give a good speech, you have to practice. That's the only way. And even if you are making a mistake, that's how you make progress. And I said, okay, then let me practice because, I have nothing to lose. I want to keep practicing because I have to give speeches twice a month in my community in English. I am doing in Spanish very well. This is my first language is Spanish. But when I have to speak in English, I'm telling you, I'm very honest. I get so nervous. I have a stomach ache and I don't know what to say. And I feel like the dumbest person in the entire world because a lot of people they put their trust in me and then they want me to deliver a nice speech or to give some positive comments or to really feel like you have a leader that knows what to do, that knows what to say. And I know because I know who I am. But when it's time for me to give a speech, I go blank. I I am nervous, my heart, my stomach, I get dizzy and I want to control and I was practicing to breathe. I was watching videos how to prepare yourself for a speech because not for everyone it's easy. Some people are very nice and natural talking in English. I was not born in this country and I never went to high school. I went directly to college. I did my GED And I was practicing with my coworkers through, so many years, and I tried as much as I can to just speak English all the time. And I watch videos, and I watch everything that I watch is in English. Podcasts, I read books in English, and I don't have difficulty speaking and expressing and understanding. But when I give speeches, that's the thing. So I wanted to practice my English here on this video because it's live. I'm not reading anything. It's just coming from my heart, from my thoughts, from my feelings. And I want to practice. And I want to share this with you. If you have any project to do at school, at work, in your community, just practice being yourself. Of course, you have to prepare something, right? You have a subject, you have something to say to the community, to your in your job, but you really have to practice. You cannot let the fear stop um, of the great things that you have to say. And this is why I am here today, waiting for the party to start because they are taking too long. And I'm here in my car waiting. I said, you know what? Let me do my live and share this message with you guys. And in your comments, tell me if you understand my English. Tell me if you can understand because I always say to my kids, Sofia Vergara has a beautiful accent. Salma Hayek has a beautiful accent. You can tell they don't speak English very like like American Native Americans. But if you see Shakira, she has beautiful accent and she gives these beautiful speeches. I watch all the videos when Shakira is not performing, not singing. When Shakira has to be on the stage and she has these beautiful speeches about education, about poverty. I forgot. And she is brilliant. I love Shakira for that. And I want to practice and I don't want to be nervous at the time I have to speak in public because I have to speak twice a month in front of people and then the rest of the people are watching on TV. And because this is my first time, my first year working for the community, being a trustee, this is one of the things that I have to do. This is part of my job as a trustee. And I can do anything but speak in public. It's so hard for me. So that's what I had this idea. I said I have to practice English very natural, being myself, and just saying all the things that comes from my heart. And I want to practice here. So tell me if you understand my English. And and if I have to correct myself in something, let me know because I like feedback. I'm not the type of person that says, "Oh, you know what? Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me." No, no, I'm not that type of person. I love to hear feedback. I think people can make more impact and you grow more when you are open to hear feedback. One thing is feedback, and one other, the other thing is criticism or uh, toxic comments. So I hope that here we don't have that type of people. I hope that here we are supporting each other in our goals, in our dreams. And yeah, that's all I wanted to do today. I wanted to share this video with you. And if you have some difficulties in any area of your life, practice. If you are a person who loves playing soccer, go and practice every day. If you are struggling in giving speeches in front of people, practice on in front of the camera or bring your family and say, okay, listen, I have to speak, listen to me. And then that's how you start feeling a little nervous because for me, it was like, okay, now you are a trustee and now you have to speak uh, you know, in front of the camera. And I was like, what? I swear that day that it was my first time, I wanted to leave. I wanted to fake that I was sick. Well, actually, I got sick because I have a lot of stomach ache I have my heart like I can breathe, I can breathe, I can talk. I don't know how I did it, and I don't want to go back and watch that video because it's recorded and you can watch again. I don't want to do it. I'm so I'm so nervous and I'm so, how do you say that word? Ashamed. I don't know if I made a mistake. I don't know if I say something wrong. I really don't want to remember, but it was really hard for me. And then from that day, I promised myself that I'm going to find a way to practice my pronunciation. And not only that, but to be more confident about who I am and about the value that I have. Um, and that everything that I said is with good intention, with love, with my heart, and that my message will be delivered to so many people, and that they will listen. And maybe people that they don't care, they don't like me, and it's fine, it's okay. But I have to focus and put my energy and all my good intention and the things that I love and the things that I like to work for my community, because I think that's my purpose. I feel like for me, it's not only being a mother or being a daughter or being a sister, it's all these combinations, supporting my community, working for. I love education. I love that kids could have the opportunity to read books. So I am supporting the library in my community. And yeah, so do you have any questions for me? I would love to have somebody to tell me, yes, I understand you, your English is good, or no, you need to practice more, or no, maybe you are, I don't know, I don't know. So if you can share something with me, that would be very nice. I would appreciate it so much. That would be great. Thank you so much for. Okay, so I see somebody here. Rocco. Hi, Rocco. Hi. Chemistry. Good idea to practice your English here. Yes. So that's what I thought. I'm here practicing a little bit. I am from Ecuador. I came to this country when I was 18 years old. I am 46 right now, and I love exercising in the morning. I love a good run of 3 or 4 miles in the morning. I love to go to the gym, but it's not only to be fit or lose weight. It's when I finish my workouts, I feel so much energy in my body. I feel so happy. And even if somebody is having a bad day, I go to them and I hug them. I said, I understand you. I cheer them up. I change the energy when I do my exercises, when I do my workout, when I finish my Zumba class, when I finish my spinning class. It's like something is transformed inside of me, and I can literally be the positive person in the room. But if I don't exercise, I feel down. I have to be honest. I have to exercise every day, at least 30 minutes. I like to do more than an hour, but if I don't have so much time, I have to do just 30 minutes. 30 to 45 minutes is the best for me. And I love making videos. I love doing this. I don't know why. The other day I was asking myself, why you like to do videos on YouTube? Why? Like really why? Answer yourself. And it's not because it's trending, and it's not because I want to make money. It's because I like to share. And maybe because something inside of me, like maybe this little girl one day wanted to be on TV or being, you know, uh, share on TV, have a program or something. And then I said, but you want to do that, but then when you have to do a speech, when you have to give a speech in English, you get nervous. And yes, I am very nervous. But that's why when something is really worth it, you have to work harder and to achieve. Because otherwise, if something is so easy, then it's boring, right? It's not so challenging. So that's what I like some challenges, and I'm learning that I like to give myself as a present for this year for my birthday. I want to train for my first half marathon. That's in my mind. I think this is something really good for me, and this is something that I want to do it. So I'm training now every morning, not every morning, but I'm training every day. And on top of that, three times a week, I want to train for my first half marathon. So that is going to be my present for myself for my birthday. I like material things, but I like more of the experience. I like to go by myself to another country by myself, to travel on your own and get lost and get a little like, okay, what am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? I don't have anybody with me. And then you get this excitement that you can do anything with yourself on your own. And you don't, and I'm telling you, it's not because you don't want to be with anybody, but sometimes you have to prove yourself that you are enough, that you can do many things on your own, that you are happy with yourself. But that is something that you have to work on every day, every single day. It's not something that you make, a goal of 3 months and then you said, okay, I'm going to work on myself for 3 months. I'm going to take this course of personal growth or a therapy session. It doesn't work like that. It's every single day. And I like those experiences as gifts for myself. I don't, I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with material things, with shoes, with purses, with perfumes, with flowers. There's nothing wrong with that, but I really prefer the experiences to go enjoy something that is extreme, like hiking. I like those hikings where are very challenging that you are like, oh my God, I can't. Like I said, I want to travel by myself to another country, and then you are trying to find on your own your hotel, where you have to eat, where is the next um, place that you want to visit, and then you're asking questions, and then you say, excuse me, where do I have to take this bus? And then you thank God we have Google Maps now. You have your phone, but you're worried about your battery, and then you're like on your own. You are so uncomfortable on your own, but then from that you get that strength within yourself that you realize how much powerful you are, how much wisdom you have, that sometimes you were so sad because you broke up with somebody, because that person left, because some person is with another person, and you are alone and you don't know what is wrong with you, but it's not like that. So when you start focusing your energy, your time, your love in you, in making yourself grow, then you realize that it's like, oh my God, I have this treasure. I have to take care of this body. I have to make more things every day that are exciting, that makes you feel like, oh, you want to jump from the bed. But for me, it took me many years to realize that. I enjoy my job now. I am an accountant, but many years ago, I didn't like it because I was in the wrong place, because I was not treated um, fairly. I was not compensated uh, the right way. They were paying me very, very bad. They were not compensating me the way they are compensating the other people in the department. When I found out, I said it's not fair, and they said, okay, then you have to go. If you want to leave, leave. So I found another job, and I'm very happy there. So sometimes it's nothing wrong with you. I was thinking that it was something wrong with me, but then I realized no, it's the place. So I have to move. And that's what we have to do as we keep growing in a relationship, in a job, um, even with a friendship. You are growing, and sometimes that person doesn't understand you anymore, doesn't value anymore, and you just have to say goodbye. But okay, I think that's good enough for now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Bye.